A lot of women are getting mystery chronic health problems after their pregnancies, after giving birth. And it seems like that with each pregnancy, the symptoms are even getting worse and worse and worse. And in that video, I'm going to explain to you what's really going on in your body, what the birth and what the effects of the pregnancy are having to do with the symptoms that you get, why is that actually happening, and what you also can do about it in the end. So a lot of women, okay, they have trouble after their pregnancies, after giving birth with their health. So maybe it's your first pregnancy. Before that, you were healthy, you had shiny hair, you never lost a hair in your life. You basically didn't have any health symptoms, but after that, you got the fatigue, you got a little weight gain, you maybe even got thyroid problems, you got hair loss, and then a lot of women are actually going to their doctors, obviously, and because they need help for it, because they don't know what's going on. It's weird that they don't have the energy that they used to have, because they also want to take care of their newborns, they want to take care of their kids. Maybe they even have more kids. It's probably not even their first pregnancy that they went through. So what's actually going on there? And the doctors then are saying, yeah, maybe it's even because of the pregnancy or something happened there. And what's actually really going on in your body when you get problems after pregnancy is that the pregnancy was only a trigger for underlying issues in your body. Why is that? So, for example, you get energy issues after your pregnancy. You wake up in the morning and you're tired, okay? Then it's okay throughout the morning, but in the early morning you crash. Then maybe you need a nap, and then it's okay for a while, and then in the early afternoon you crash again. It's just constantly up and down. So basically you're having adrenal fatigue. That's what's going on. But the thing is, that was not caused by the pregnancy itself, by giving birth, okay? One of the things that are happening when you're giving birth is that your adrenals, which is the most important endocrine gland in your body, which means it's the most important gland of your hormonal system, that little gland, or those little glands, they're releasing lots of adrenaline when you're giving birth, okay? And that is weakening your adrenals. And if you didn't take care of your adrenals before your pregnancy, after your pregnancy, or basically your whole life before that, then it's very much likely that you can weaken your adrenals a lot. So basically, that was the very thing, the birth was the very thing that was tipping the scale for the adrenals. So now you have weakened adrenals, and now you have adrenal fatigue, which means that your adrenals sometimes overproduce and sometimes underproduce adrenaline and other hormones like cortisol as well. And that's why you have those fluctuations in your energy levels. That's what's actually going on. Okay, there are underlying issues. Another example is that a lot of women get Hashimoto, thyroid disorders, hypothyroidism, hyperthyroidism, Graves' disease. They get those kind of diagnoses after giving birth. What's actually going on? What happened in that time when you were giving birth? It was not the pregnancy itself, it was the Epstein-Barr virus that was already sitting in your liver. And when you are pregnant, your immune system drops, because a lot of your immune system is going into your reproductive system because it wants to take care of your baby as well. Therefore, your immune system gets lowered. Therefore, other pathogens in your body have it easier to attack you, because obviously your immune system got lowered. And on top of that, the adrenaline that is coming from giving birth is also feeding the virus in your body. Okay, it's a hormone, it's a steroid basically. And viruses such as Epstein-Barr virus, they feed on adrenaline. So basically when you're giving birth, you feed the virus that is sitting in your liver, and then it can attack your thyroid even more. It's the same thing that's happening when you're getting brain fog after your pregnancy, because the Epstein-Barr virus can also cause brain fog. It can release neurotoxins that are affecting your neurotransmitter chemicals, causing brain fog. And you could also have the Epstein-Barr virus releasing neurotoxins affecting your central nervous system, causing you to have lots of fatigue, which can even be like severe neurological fatigue because your whole nervous system is inflamed. You have weakness of the limbs, you have legs that feel like sandbags, you feel like you're carrying a 20-kilogram vest. This is actually what's happening when you have Epstein-Barr virus in your system. And this can be triggered by the pregnancy. But you have to understand that it's not the pregnancy itself. It's not the pregnancy itself. It's always these underlying issues. It's the same with nausea. It's the same with tinnitus, also both caused by Epstein-Barr virus. Same with vertigo, Meniere's disease, PCOS, endometriosis. These kind of things can actually get worse after pregnancy because of the lowered immune system and the adrenaline output that is happening. Weight gain, hair loss, all these kind of things. Weight gain is a liver problem. And guess what the liver has to do? The liver has to soak up all of that adrenaline that gets released while you're giving birth. And that is overburdening the liver. And that can also tip the scale. That can tip the scale from a sluggish, overburdened liver to a pre-fatty, fatty liver, which is not able to process fat anymore. So it stores that fat around your liver and then around in your body. For example, in your belly first, and then in other parts of your body. Your lymphatic system, you can get lymphedema, you get more edema. You swell up even more after your pregnancy because the liver is so overburdened and all the toxins that the liver can't handle anymore are landing in your lymphatic system. Your lymphatic system is the dumping ground of your liver. And the lymphatic system is not supposed to handle so many toxins. Therefore, it's diluting that your lymphocytes actually have a chance to gobble that up. That's what's happening. That's why your lymphatic system is producing more water and that's why you swell up. That's why you have more water weight. It's the liver that is the problem. It's pathogens that are the problem. It's heavy metals that are the problem. For example, for migraines, heavy metals play a big role. Anxiety, depression. There are women that get anxiety and depression after pregnancy. And they can get triggered by the adrenaline and by the lowered immune system. Another thing is diabetes. Some women get diabetes after their pregnancies. What's happening there is that, again, the liver plays a huge role when it comes to diabetes. Because your liver is storing glucose as glycogen and releasing that glycogen as glucose again into your bloodstream to stabilize your blood sugar. Okay? When you don't eat for 1.5 to 2 hours, your liver releases glucose again to stabilize your blood sugar to keep you going. If that's not the case, and if your liver is overburdened and your glucose and glycogen storage is low or even not there anymore, then your adrenals kick in to keep you functioning. Your adrenals kick in to keep you functioning because you don't have any sugar in your bloodstream that is giving you energy. And sugar, as afraid as you might be of sugar, is the very thing that's keeping you alive. Okay? And here's the thing, if your adrenals have to kick in for that, which is not healthy, that is scorching your pancreas because the adrenaline output from your adrenals is really not good for your pancreas. And on top of that, if you have a high-fat diet, which almost everybody has nowadays, you have lots of fats in your bloodstream. And fats are interfering with insulin from attaching to tissue cells and to glucose. First of all, to glucose, to bring it into the cells, and to tissue cells to open up. Fats interfering with that whole process. And most people, pregnant women as well, they have lots of fats because everybody is telling you nowadays you need to eat fats, stay away from sugar, stay away from fruit sugar, it's not good for you, too many carbs, blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's actually what the problem is. We don't know how to cleanse our livers. We don't know how to take care of your adrenals. We don't know how to protect the pancreas. Because in that case, you get insulin resistance. And insulin resistance means that your pancreas are trying to push every single drop of insulin into your bloodstream to get the glucose into your cells. And that's weakening the pancreas over time. And over time, you can get true insulin resistance, which is basically diabetes. And then you need insulin from outside, from medication. Another big thing, it's such a big thing after pregnancy, is hair loss. Women get so much hair loss, and the adrenals play the biggest role for that as well. Because the adrenals produce a specific hormone that keeps your hair follicle alive. And if your adrenals are weakened, as we discussed already in the adrenal fatigue, then it's possible that your hair can fall off, that you can get hair loss. And we never learn on how to take care of your adrenals. Everybody is on caffeine. Specifically, women are on caffeine, which is one of the worst things for pregnancies. And you weaken your adrenals already. And then when you get that pregnancy, and then when you're giving birth, it's basically the strip that broke the camel's back. That's what's actually going on there. So you see, and what you have to understand, I'm just saying it again, the pregnancy and the birth itself wasn't the thing that was making you sick. It's the underlying issues in your body that are causing the symptoms that you have right now. That's so important to understand. And if you need help with that, I offer everybody a free discovery call, because the situations are very individual for everybody. There's so many different symptoms and conditions, and everything needs a different protocol. All you need to do for that is to go to my website www.theobergmann.com. The link is in the description here under that video. And you can book your free discovery call on that website, and then we give you a call for 15 minutes to figure out if and how I can help you in the first place. And then we would move on to a strategy call, which is also for free. And in that initial consultation, we would show you a strategy on how you can achieve your health goals, how you can actually get rid of your symptoms that you maybe got after your pregnancy, and how to get rid of the underlying issues, how to cleanse the liver, how to strengthen the adrenals, how to get rid of pathogens, how to get rid of heavy metals in your brain, all these kind of things that are causing your symptoms. And I would highly recommend you doing that, because if you don't do anything about that, the rest of your life is going to be like right now. You won't take care of your children, you don't have energy enough to do amazing things with your husband, to go out, to have good quality time, okay? You're not getting your health back in general, you can't enjoy life anymore because you're just sick after your pregnancy. You can't even work anymore maybe, because maybe you're somebody that used to work, now you have a break because of the pregnancy and you want to start to work again. Maybe you want to go to the gym, but you can't because you don't have the energy for it. So make sure to book your free discovery call, that you actually do something about that. And the link is in the description again, www.theobergmann.com, where you can book that call. Subscribe to my channel as well. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.